Have you ever gotten to the end of the day and you're just completely wiped out, but when you look back, you can't really name one big thing you accomplished? You were definitely busy, but were you brilliant? Well, today we are officially breaking out of that busy trap. We're going to dive into some simple shifts that can take you from just running in place to truly hitting your stride. I mean, this quote just gets me. It is so real. It's that feeling of being in constant motion, but with zero forward momentum. You know, you're clicking, you're typing, you're organizing, but your biggest, most important goals, they're still sitting on the back burner. This is the heart of that whole busy work problem we're going to tackle. Okay, so let's call this thing what it is. The busy trap, or sometimes you'll hear it called shallow work. It really is this cycle that tricks you into feeling productive, but really it just keeps you spinning your wheels, like a hamster on a wheel going absolutely nowhere. So yeah, the official definition here is perfect. It's all those little logistical tasks that don't really create anything new. But honestly, my favorite way to think about it is procrastination in a sparkly dress. It looks impressive, it feels like you're getting stuff done, but really, it's just a very pretty distraction from the work that actually matters. And this, right here, this is the hidden cost. We think multitasking, juggling all these shallow tasks at once, is some kind of superpower, but it's not. The research is clear. It can slash your productivity by up to 40%. Seriously, 40! We're literally making ourselves worse at our jobs by trying to do everything at once.
So, does any of this look a little familiar? Let's be real. These are the telltale signs you're stuck in the busy trap. That constant need to refresh your inbox, tweaking a tiny detail for the 100th time, or my personal favorite, researching on Pinterest, and suddenly 3 hours have vanished. It feels safe because it's easy, but man, it is a trap.
And to be fair, it is not entirely our fault. The way we work today is practically designed to distract us. Think about it. The average employee gets interrupted more than 31 times a day. Our focus is just constantly being shattered into a million little pieces, making it almost impossible to escape that cycle of busy work. Okay, so if shallow work is the villain of our story, who's the hero? Well, the antidote has a name. It's called deep work. And let me tell you, it is the secret to your ultimate productivity glow-up. This is it. This is the good stuff. Deep work is your main character moment. It's that state where you're so locked in, so focused, that the rest of the world just kind of fades away. You're not just ticking off boxes here. You're solving the hard problems, you're learning new things, and you're creating real, actual value. This is where the magic really happens. And this chart just lays it all out, crystal clear. On one side, you've got deep work. Stuff that's tough, that requires all your brain power, like writing a big strategic plan. And on the other side, shallow work, the routine stuff, like answering emails. The key difference? One moves you forward in your career, and the other one? Well, it just keeps the lights on. And the rewards for choosing deep work? Oh, they are huge. We're talking about doing better work with fewer mistakes, actually mastering your craft, and even boosting your brain function. But look at those last two. Increased job and life satisfaction, and better work-life balance. Why? Because when you get the important stuff done efficiently, you get your time back. You get your life back. Now, if deep work is our destination, then getting into a flow state is the vehicle that gets us there. So let's talk about the science behind getting in the zone, that incredible feeling of peak performance. Psychologists call this the optimal experience. And you know this feeling. It's when you are so completely absorbed in what you're doing that you literally lose track of time. Your focus is sharp, everything feels effortless, and the work itself is just enjoyable. That is the mental state where deep work lives. So how do we find this amazing state? Well, it's not magic, it's more like a recipe, and it really just boils down to these 3 ingredients. 1, you need to have a really clear goal. 2, you need to know how you're doing as you go. And 3, the task has to be just the right amount of difficult. Not so easy you're bored, but not so hard you get overwhelmed. Get those 3 things lined up, and you're golden. All right, theory is great, but let's get into the practical stuff. How do we actually do this in our real, messy, chaotic lives? It's time to build your focus toolkit and get into what I like to call boss mode. First up, and I love this one, make your focus time feel like a treat, not a punishment. Create a little ritual for yourself. Maybe you light a candle, put on a specific focus playlist, pour your favorite cup of coffee. When you create a nice, pleasant environment, you're sending a signal to your brain that says, hey, this is important time. Okay, this one right here is an absolute game changer. Just putting an appointment on your calendar for your most important work can make you up to 80% more productive. Find your best hours, block off 90 minutes, and then guard that time with your life, because it is the most important meeting you'll have all day.
Instead of staring at a to-do list that's a mile long and just feeling overwhelmed, try this. At the start of your day, just identify the 3 most important things you need to get done. Not the little errands, but the 3 big moves that will actually make a difference. Do those first, and you've basically won the day before it's even noon. We have to be honest with ourselves here. Our phone is the #1 enemy of deep work. That quick little scroll turns into a 45-minute vortex, right? The single best thing you can do? Get it away from you. Put it in another room. Put it in a drawer. Put it on silent. Put your phone in jail so your brain can be free. Now listen, deep work is intense, and this is not about burning out. Your brain needs to rest and recharge, so you have to schedule breaks. But don't just switch from your computer screen to your phone screen. Take what I call a romantic break. Go for a walk, do some stretches, stare out the window. These little moments of doing nothing are what keep your brain sharp. We've talked about the what and the how, but let's wrap this up with the most important part, the why. Because doing deep work isn't just about getting more done. It's about building a life and a career that actually feel meaningful. And hey, if you need a bottom line, dollars and cents reason, check this out. When people feel like their work is meaningful, which is a direct result of deep work, companies see productivity gains of over $9,000 per worker every year. So yeah, finding meaning isn't just a nice feeling, it's good business. But the real payoff is so much bigger than money. We're talking about feeling more resilient, more satisfied, and actually avoiding burnout. When you're locked into focused, meaningful work, you feel a sense of purpose. You feel like you're part of something bigger than yourself, and that feeling is priceless. And really, that's what this all comes down to. The idea of choosing depth over distraction doesn't just apply to your 9 to 5. It applies to your hobbies, your learning, your relationships. When you choose to focus, you're not just building a better career. You're building a better, richer, deeper life. So, I'll leave you with a little challenge. What is that one cute distraction, that one little habit that you can gently put aside tomorrow, just for 90 minutes? What amazing thing could you create in that space you've made for yourself? Your brilliant, focused future is right there waiting for you.